Okay, so the cognitive tool that I'm going to share is called TED-Ed. So I will just do a brief introduction of this tool. After that, we will analyze its affordances. Okay, so introduction, TED-Ed is basically, it contains a library of educational videos. Okay, it allows you to make use of the videos, okay, to extend learning, okay, through activities such as, they will have, you are able to have questions. It can be MCQ or short answered questions, problem-based learning activities. Later I'll just show you how it works, as well as a discussion forum. Okay, so before we go on to the affordances, maybe I'll just bring you to the tool itself to just take a look at how it works. Okay, so after you go to your this TED at account, you have to sign in first. Okay, so after you reach here, okay, you just have to go to your lessons. You can create your own lessons. Okay, so for example, I've created this, edited, and basically they will have the video. Of course, you can link it to your from a YouTube URL. You can watch it. After that, they have questions, MCQ questions or open-ended, and followed by additional resources. So you can actually, the learners can actually look at all these resources with links. Okay, and the good thing is you will have this discussion. You can actually view the discussion, and you can respond to it. Yes, so you can just type and respond. Okay, so basically that is what TED is about. So if you look at the affordances, okay, so what exactly does this TED, how can it enhance our learning? So we will look at the pedagogical affordance, social affordance, and technical affordance. So firstly, for pedagogical affordance, you can see that it uses the flipped classroom learning approach, in which the learners can actually view the videos at home, okay, after which they can um, answer a series of questions, okay, um, to test their understanding. Okay, student-centered learning. Okay, the videos can be reviewed over and over again. The student gets to decide on when to watch the video, um, and the discussion, the additional resources, they are able to um, own the learning process. Okay, questioning through the MCQ questions and the short answered questions. Um, we can ask questions to test for the students' conceptual understanding, and of course self-directed learning when we provide those additional resources. The students can go to these links or even go to do some research in order to answer the questions in the discussion forum, where they can post links, okay, or any information that they manage to find. And because it is asynchronous discussion, I mean, students can log in at any time. You can set a deadline to it, and it can be guided or open. So guided, the teachers provide a question for students to answer. Open, the students themselves, they can put a question for other learners to answer. And at the same time, um, if it is guided or open, I mean, the teacher can actually just put a reflection. So what have you learned? And students can just type what they have learned into the discussion forum. Okay, so it combines individual learning and collaborative learning. So individual learning is through the viewing of the video, okay, and answering the questions. Collaborative learning is through the discussion forum, where they are able to see one another's responses, and it is part of a knowledge building process. Okay, and at the same time it combines content-based learning and problem-based learning. So content-based, through the watching of the video, that's where they get the content knowledge. Okay, and when it comes to the later parts, okay, where there is the additional activities for them to do the discussion, so that's when problem-based learning takes place. Okay, it's like an extension of what they have learned through the video they have watched so far at the beginning. Okay, and when the students answer those questions, MCQ questions, okay, short answer, there's actually a function whereby the teacher can review the answers, okay, um, and it's a form of monitoring of their answers, so it's a form of feedback. Okay, so let's just look at the social affordance. So as we can see, there's communication through text, okay, during the discussions, where they get to interact, get to respond to one another's responses. So this is part of the discussion forum. Guided discussion, okay, so teachers can actually provide some scaffolding, okay, where learners can respond to these questions. And open discussion, it more or less, when it is open discussion, the learners, you can see whether they have learned the concepts, okay, by the way they ask questions. They have a discussion title, the title itself, the questions asked, okay, you will be able to see and understand what they have learned so far in the topic, in the subject. And from a teacher's perspective, okay, all these lessons, they can be shared and customized, okay, according to the teacher's profile or the student's profile, the background of the culture of the society. So these lessons can be shared, so that's a very good affordance for the educators. Okay, for technical affordance, okay, the responses, when there are new responses, the educator will be notified. Okay, um, so it's good that so that the teacher can actually keep track whenever someone adds a new post. Okay, the lesson itself, the template, as you can see just now, it's all quite well structured, okay, presented in a step-by-step manner. And okay, the students, they have to log in. I mean, they have to register first. So it's just a few steps. They just need to provide their names and an email address, and then that's it. They'll be in. They will be able to participate in the discussion forum. So it's a very easy process. If we look back at the website, you can see, for example, if you look at the lessons, okay, you can actually create. Now maybe we just look at this to look at how this works, okay, how you can do it. So when you create a lesson, you just have to enter the YouTube URL. After that, okay, you can add your own questions to it. So I think I've come to the end of my sharing. I hope you can consider using this cognitive tool in your teaching and learning. All right, thank you very much.